Hello and welcome to day one, my 100 days making comics, part 2. So, today I sketched. Now, you can barely see that. I'll get into editing so you can see better. I'll post that and a few other sketches all together on my Instagram, link below. Also did a couple of free comic day sketches. Still got a long list. I did my first Harley Quinn. Got another one to do. Did Batman. Not my first Batman. And I got another Batman to do. Let's see. Long list of names. Some more, all for free comic day, which I gotta get done. I was supposed to get it done today. It's been a crazy week. I'm gonna get it done all for Tuesday. Get it to the comic store. But I'll keep posting them for anybody who's curious. But this pertains to Bright Eyes, and that originally I was gonna do character sketches, which I have to do, because it's been too long since I worked on Bright Eyes, and really wasn't 100% satisfied with just getting a likeness going. It will get better over time, just do it kind of thing. But I posted about this. I said it in videos. I want to just draw more, and there's a itty bitty figure there. Nothing special, but I'm going to do a lot more figure work. It's always important to work on your anatomy. Mine sucks, but I can mess around with it from a perspective of an anchor. I can make something horrible look good, but it's still not structurally sound. And this has to do with the title in the sense that I did just see Marvel's Captain America Civil War not too long ago. It's an amazing film. It just brings you back to, I remember tons of Avengers covers and Defenders covers and team books, where it's always face off, and it's just it has more to do with the art of the time, and more simplicity to the work, not like today's artists who they like smudge drawings and in a painterly style, or it's very singular line and heavy color, not necessarily painted, but just a lot of textures, a lot of fading, a lot of shiny parts, and a lot of that is good. You know, I want to define my style more, and it's highly important that, you know, besides working on the comic directly, I put time aside each day to work on my art. And that's not just about doing finished pieces. It's about, you know, sketching and getting the foundation down. So maybe one day I can improve. That's the idea. So mention day zero that, you know, probably not going to see any fancy edited videos for a little bit. You know, even the cover, you know, is only slightly changed from last time around. You know, I actually got a panel from Bright Eyes comic that I did previously. But just it's more a reminder, hey, this is what the character was looking like. You know, it's I knew I had a point. I told myself I wouldn't do a video past midnight, and here we are, day one, and it's past midnight. But it's been a crazy day. A couple days ago, we had some friends whose mom has a cat, and the cat had kittens, and I think it was in the garage she kept them. One of them, most likely a runt, was exiled and on the floor. Anyway, she wasn't in the best of shape, and she asked my friends to look after the cat, but they have a cat, and the cat was upset, which was only part of it. We wound up with the cat, Lisa, because I was working my day job, was overseeing everything, and because she's, you know, brilliant compared to me as far as health things. I've been fortunate in my life where I don't have major concerns for myself, but she knows a lot about a lot of things, medically speaking. Anyway, cat was meowing for food, but it was mostly stationary, and you know, after, I guess it was with us for 2 days, maybe 3, we decided that she wasn't doing better, she was actually doing worse, and putting her to sleep was the only answer. So that's how we started our days, and it did not lead to a lot of productivity on my part, and I actually started this video a couple times during the day, but it was just a rough day, and it's besides all that, I was thinking about it from the perspective of, like, you know, if I was doing a Broadway show, you know, the old saying, show must go on. You know, it's kind of like it's different. Like they have a script, and you know they've been doing a routine for a long time. If they had a bad day, you know they have other people's support and whatnot. And you know I didn't really want to post about this on the internet. Lisa took some amazing pictures, which I could have easily put one out, but nah, it's just family drama. And it was tough. You know, and this was directly following news about Darwin Cook, who, if you haven't heard of him or his work, just Google him. He's an amazing artist, creator, and you know, I've seen him a number of times at conventions and parties, and I didn't really get to know him, but he, you know, ran in more of my brother's circles and whatnot. You know, I was close friends with Jimmy and Amanda. But yeah, almost every third person on the internet that I know has been talking about his passing, and it's very sad. You know, he was a year younger than me, I believe, and yeah, he was a young guy as far as I'm concerned, and it's sad for the comic book community. But you know, the title of this episode, The Beauty of Art, there's definitely much beauty in his work. But okay, to go back to what I was saying in regards to Captain America, Civil War, a lot of the scenes that the movie took from comics, you know, are vivid in my brain as I was watching it. And you know, I'm really giving a lot of heavy thought to, you know, I don't, okay, I want to keep a certain pace as far as producing pages, and you know, hopefully I can really dive into that by next week. I got a prep schedule before that, but I don't want to churn out pages, but I do want to keep a certain pace, and I want to certain as best I can, you know, with the level of my ability, keep a certain consistency. You know, if you look at page 1 and the last page, of the few pages that I did do so far, you know, it's wave is a little. I mean, to me, it's like I love the first page, and I think I want to lean towards that a little bit. You know, it's more like because I use different tools. First one was more brush, I believe, and I love using brush, but I also love using quill, and I tend to get scratchier, more Sienkiewicz using quill. But you know, like thinking back in the era of pre-90s, like 80s and 70s. It was Neil Adams and um, John Buscema and Ross Andrew, Gil Kane. Who else can I think of? Jim Stallman. There's a beauty to that work that I think I want to capture. Like, you know, I want to practice drawing a lot more, and I think I'm going to lean towards Gil Kane simply because I don't know if he's 100% accurate anatomy-wise, but he breaks everything down so structurally in his work. You could see his finished work infused with that. And there's a charm to that ultimately I want to capture, even though like his women aren't necessarily as well drawn. I don't want to say well drawn, but you know, as men, actually, you know, it's definitely made for muscles and just really getting the structure of a person down, and especially in the dynamic poses. Yeah. I all of a sudden feel like I'm having a conversation and nobody else is in the room. But yeah, you know, I guess I'll go like part Gil Kane and Ross Andrew. Am I saying it right? Early Spider-Man artist. I believe that's the name. Fill me in if you know what the hell I'm talking about. His women were gorgeous, and it's definitely something to mimic at the very least. But also, like, you know, ultimately, the style is going to change and develop with the character. Spoiler. But it wouldn't hurt the foundation of my work. Thinking. Yeah. So, upcoming, what can you expect? Well, I'm going to continue to do warm-up drawings. This, by the way, and you know, I really like what Gazbot, also part of D100s, Gaz, did with timing. You know, keeping track of the time he put in. Now, he put in a ton more than I'll probably be able to for a little while. So today is just starting out, standard 30 minutes. I hope to put in more, but tomorrow, today, Sunday, I'm not going to have much free time at all. It's a crazy day at work. But then I'm free until Thursday. I'll go back. Hopefully it won't be that too long. Turns out one of the chefs will be leaving, so he'll be working for multiple people, which he said will be easier. We'll see. Anywho, life of a freelance artist. I know I gotta jump up on doing some finished art, but I gotta finish Free Comic Book Day sketches first. So today was a big backslide as far as using my time productively. So that gets pushed to Monday. Which Monday and Tuesday are gone because I'll be working on the sketches mostly. I might be able to squeeze in something Wednesday as far as my first 18 days of doing art. So we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoy what's coming up, and trust me, it's it's gonna get a lot more fun once we get past the first week or two. Definitely. Tomorrow I dive into refreshing myself with all that is Bright Eyes, reviewing everything I wrote down, and the art, and the pages, and maybe I'll do some character designs, new ones. Alright, so check in tomorrow. Hope you will be following me along every day. I know you are busy, but I definitely appreciate everybody who checks out the video, especially those who comment. Thank you to all my patrons. Yeah, it's gonna be another 100 days, Pete. You could do it. You could do it. Alright. See you again tomorrow, which is today, only later. Bye for now.